Hi everyone, how's everything going? Today is a bit special. I'll share you with a full sketching process of this piece. Take a look. This one combines sketching techniques we've talked about before and plus a bit more creativity. At the same time, it's almost the last blank page of this sketchbook. It took me about 1 hour and 15 minutes to complete it. I think it's a good example of creative sketching. I hope you will enjoy this video. Step 1. The golden rule. Sketch it out. Using a pencil, I quickly laid down the rough idea. The concept is a robot walking along a path towards some mystery object in the distance. The composition is super simple. 3 main parts: the character, the focal point, and the path connecting them. There are some strange elements scattered in the scene. Well, strange as in just geometric shapes. Since this is still more of a sketch, I didn't overthink the design. Mostly, I just wanted to convey a certain mood through this piece. With the sketch down, we're on to step 2. Before inking, I used a light-toned water brush to block in basic shadows on 2 main elements. Remember the 2-value method, anyone? A quick question for you. Why did I start with a bit of shading first? Let me know in the comments. On to inking, thanks to the pencil sketch. This part went fast. I cleaned up areas that were still rough. Since I already had a concept design for the robot, I didn't need to spend time thinking through. The things on both sides of the path, they kind of look like radishes. And the mystery structure in the distance, it's, well, something. I honestly didn't think too hard about it. The line work here isn't super detailed. I left some room for adjustments later. Now, let's get into shading. This part was super satisfying. I added darker blocks to the mystery object's shadow areas, hinting at a stone-like texture. Then I threw some random geometric shapes. Don't worry about what they are. Shadowed the reddish barriers on the path too. Then, using a blue water brush, I filled in everything except the main subject and the path. This gave a nice sharp contrast, and I think it looks really cool. Next, then I grabbed my trusty brush pen to lay down heavier tones. Started refining the main character, using some line work and small shadow blocks to boost the finish. Then, I added the character's shadow and quickly filled in the path leading into the distance. With deeper tones, I worked on the character's light and shadow, left the lead areas blank, pushed the shadows deeper. That contrast really made the figure pop off the paper, and also gave more weight to the shadows on the barriers. Alright, pause. Let's look at the whole composition. The big picture is clear now, right? The characters stand out nicely, and the path and the object in the distance blend smoothly together. Both sides of the scene are divided clear, and the sky is left blank. Keep your composition clear and the sense of the space strong. Now, let's refine it. First, I used some line hatching to raise the level of the detail. Remember this from Passive Sketching episode 5? It's a great way to enrich the drawing. Second, I kept building up the shadows, specifically adding depth within the dark areas. Combining line and shadow is the key to solid rendering. I kept going with the same approach, but this time using the brush pen. Thanks to its unique feel, it's perfect for mixing bold and fine lines. See how the drawing evolves? These extra lines bring in reason and flow. They not only reinforce the shadows, but boost the details overall. One last round, more line details, subtle shadow tweaks, sharpening some structures, and deepening a few spots. For the finishing touch, a flock of birds in the distance, and down. So, how do you think? Why not to try adding some creativity into your sketches too? Wait, what? You're not sure how? Don't worry, you will get there. Trust me. I'm Daryl, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Additionally, if you want to see more, please go to my Patreon page. They are waiting for you. See you there.